What's up? This is the Violent Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Violent Casket. Where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. We are doing some rapid fire reviews, movie reviews, TV reviews, just to catch up with this giant list because I've been gone for so long. We're going to talk about the movie that won't stay away. This is what everyone's talking about. This is Obsession. Obviously, I would have a poster on the side here, but I'm just going to do this different to get through these very fast. Otherwise, the prep for these videos would take forever. Obsession released May 15th, 2026, and currently at the end of July is still in some theaters, and is also on HBO streaming as of like 2 weeks ago. Rated R, runtime of an hour and 49 minutes, just missing the sweet spot. If you subtract the credits, it's in the sweet spot. Made by two very well-established online comedy creators that have taken TikTok and Instagram by storm, and YouTube the last few years with their sketch comedy, their short-form content, and their short films. I think it's their first full-length feature film. Has broken records for how much it's made on such a small budget. Not being that the budget is nothing, but in comparison to the things that it has been able to beat out for those number one spots, this is insane. This movie did way better than ever expected. And to be honest with you, it's just weird. And if you know these guys' sketch comedy, they're known for being weird. And this surpassed that and what I expected by 1,000,000,000%, because not only was it weird, normally I can kind of see where a film is going. I can kind of see where plot lines are going. I can kind of like feel my way around based off the character personalities, and like at least 20 minutes into a film, I can kind of start predicting different routes. Oh, it's either gonna go this way or this way. This film had me spinning because I could not tell you what was going to happen next. Not only was this film weird or like different, it made me at multiple points feel uncomfortable. Like made me feel pure anxiety. I like what they did. The One Wish Willow is a great plot device, and the way they utilized it was awesome. And the way they've created a conversation around who are the villains in this movie outside of the film, like in interviews and stuff and in community context, is so interesting. How there's a discussion, there's an argument on who's wrong, which characters are wrong, which characters are right, who are worse than others. Like, this has dredged up a discussion, a debate about right and wrong, and how these characters were written, and has been so subjective, like has created so many subjective discussion points that it's wild. It's on another level. I haven't seen a movie dredge this up, and like other movies in the last couple of years have done this, but nothing has done this to a point where it's still going, like months and months after. It's still going. It's still in theaters while it's on DVD and streaming. I don't know if it's on DVD yet. I just made that up. But it's on HBO Max and in theaters. It's the end of July, almost August. It came out in May, the beginning of May. That's wild. I haven't seen something that wasn't pushed. Like, this wasn't pushed. This is so well done. This is so interesting. And the ending was weird. Leaving on a giant cliffhanger like that. But everything was just so well done. I could talk hours about this, and I bet everybody else can too. I would probably make a long form video about this eventually. maybe gets my friend Rob in here and we'll have a discussion about it because he can't stop talking about it either. But this movie is so well done. I highly recommend seeing it. That being said, out of 5, I'm going to give this thing a 4.5. I'm going to go across the board. It obviously has plot holes. It obviously is weird. It obviously isn't for everybody. But it did something to my brain that I can't undo. It made me so infatuated with just how this was shot, how it was edited, how, the usage of sound production with the One Wish Willow was interesting. It's just everything here was very well done, and like they spent their time. You can tell they spent their time on this. This is cool. 4.5 out of 5. Get in the comments. Let's discuss. Remember, this is the Vinyl Casket, home to latest stage. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Vinyl Casket. We can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. Do me a massive favor and stay lame.